Well, what we did is my sister and I are veterans ourselves. My brother-in-law, he's a 20-year retired veteran, and we had helped with some homes before. And my sister and I looked at each other and says, why can't we bring that here to Iowa? And because there's just as big a need for veterans as there is anywhere else. So we formed our own 501c3 nonprofit in 2021 called Iowa 2x4's for Hope. And our goal is that we build sustainable, safe housing for our veterans in need. And at no cost to them other than utilities, their cable and phone, and insurance on the place. But it's mortgage-free, rent-free. It's completely furnished, has all the appliances, all the furniture, pots, pan, dishes, you name it, all the way down to even food in the cupboard and in the cabinets.
So you started in 2021. Is that also when the first house was built, or did that take?
Well, it took almost 2 years to get the first one built. And of course, like any place else, you have to go to the city council and find out, do our tiny homes meet their requirements, building requirements? And here in Fort Madison, when we brought it, it didn't meet. So they had to change their zoning laws to reflect and allow us to build. And
What year was that? When was the first one built?
2023.
23. Okay.
It took almost 2 years because we were selling, a vision. Nobody could tangibly see what it is that we were doing. And after we built that first home in 2023, then the funding and donations came quicker. We built another one in 2024 and just built our third one here in Fort Madison in 2025.
Okay. So you're expanding now to Keokuk.
Yes, we are.
What are the plans for that? How soon will that get started?
Well, the plans here is, of course, we were at the city council meeting here back in earlier November, and we brought them on board. And there's also a group in Keokuk that used to be a part of Habitat for Humanity, and they wanted to partner with us. So they jumped on board, and then Bill Smith, who had the project for the Honor Road into the National Cemetery. That project was done, so he was looking for another project to do, and he heard about us, so they reached out to us. Of course, with City Council, we found out that our house will meet their minimum requirements, and now it's just a matter of getting land, which it looks like we're going to have that acquired pretty quickly after the first of the year. And then we'll start fundraising for that community, and once we get close, because we don't build until we have all the money in place. And so the organization down there that used to be partners with Habitat, they have pledged a dollar for dollar match up to $35,000 for the home in Keokuk.
Gotcha. How much funding typically needs to be raised to build a home?
About $70,000 to $75,000, and that covers everything that we need that we may have to pay for, such as there are services we can't do. We can't do the plumbing, can't do the concrete. We don't know how to do the concrete work, so we have those kind of services we budget to pay for.
Okay. So the goal is then to have a house up in 2026?
Yeah,
in
the goal is to have the first one built in Keokuk here in 2026. And that's part of our long-term goals. When we first brought it to Iowa, it's a lofty goal. We want at least one house in all 99 counties here in Iowa. That's our goal. And then we'll expand it as far as it wants to go, even if the other states want to do it.
Very good. And Lee County is the starting point.
Yeah, Lee County was the starting point, and we were the first here in the state of Iowa to do projects like what we do.
Very good. What kind of describe to me the feeling you get as a veteran helping veterans?
Oh, it's very rewarding. I mean, being a veteran myself, we understand what our other veterans in arms go through. And so when we're able to, we don't ask how they got in the position that they were. We're just there to pick them up, dust them off, and say it's going to be okay. That we will give them a fresh start. This is not a handout, it's a hand up.
If someone sees this story and wants to donate to 2x4's, how can they do that?
Yeah, they can go on, and our Facebook page has a QR code on there. They can scan that and donate through Venmo and PayPal. Or they can call our bank directly, which is Two Rivers Bank here in Fort Madison. Tell them they would like to make a donation to our account. And we will be opening an account in Keokuk. So those people in Keokuk that want to donate, after the first year, we'll have an account set up so they can donate directly to there as well.
Awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Oh, just that it's hard to fathom. You know, it's an honor to be able to do this. And, you know, our veterans, every day we have 22 veterans committing suicide, which is way too many. And so our organization is there to do what we can to help out, prevent that from happening. Because it just doesn't stop when we put them in the home. We don't give them the keys, say good luck, hope you make it. We stay in touch with these veterans to make sure they get the help and services that they need to be successful and feel like they belong again.